Coming up on 6:32, we're talking about some major developments this morning in the doping case against Austin's Lance Armstrong.
The U.S. anti-doping agency is imposing a lifetime ban on cycling and stripping him of his 7 Tour de France titles. That announcement came immediately after Armstrong said he was done dealing with those allegations against him.
Now, on Twitter, he called the whole thing a pitiful charade, and he released a statement afterwards saying, quote, "The toll this has taken on my family and my work for our foundation and on me leads me to where I am today, finished with this nonsense."
And this all happened late last night. People are talking about it this morning, including how is this going to affect his charities? How is this going to affect his business?
Right, and reactions still rolling in, actually. Angie Bevan's on the bike trail this morning. You've got some new reaction, Angie, from a cycling group.
Good morning. We do. New information just coming in. The UCI, which is the Union Cycliste Internationale, has said that they are waiting for the U.S. anti-doping agency to make their formal statement before they make any comments on the issue. Now, all of this after Lance Armstrong, who is from here in Austin, and there's many things around town tied to him, like this bike trail here on Cesar Chavez. All of this after he said he was tired of fighting the doping allegations, and since then his 7 titles have been stripped. It's certainly been an uphill battle for the cyclist who has been battling these allegations, saying he was using performance-enhancing drugs. It's a script that would make a Hollywood writer jealous. Cycling athlete gets cancer, nearly dies, beats the disease, and heroically comes back to win the world's most famous bicycle race. Not once, but a record-breaking 7 straight times. He also starts a cancer foundation, which has raised over $325 million and has provided inspiration to millions around the world. But hovering about this true-life story is a dark cloud that has never blown past. Suspicions and allegations that Lance Armstrong used performance-enhancing drugs, or PEDs, to accomplish his incredible feats. In 2000, after winning his 2nd Tour de France, Armstrong and his cycling team were investigated by French authorities for using PEDs, but cleared 2 years later. In 2004, a book came out where the authors accused him of using illegal drugs. Armstrong sued for libel, but later dropped the suit. In 2005, after winning his 7th last Tour de France, a French newspaper ran a story that accused Armstrong of using PEDs during his first Tour victory in '99. Armstrong denied those allegations. Over the last 2 years, 2 former Armstrong teammates, Floyd Landis and Tyler Hamilton, both said they witnessed Armstrong inject an illegal blood booster to help performance. In both instances, Armstrong dismissed the allegations and pointed to Landis's and Hamilton's credibility, since they themselves had admitted to being drug cheats. In 2010, the federal government launched a criminal investigation into whether or not Armstrong was involved in a doping operation, but dropped the case earlier this year. The U.S. anti-doping agency, which had suspended its investigation onto Armstrong during that federal probe, picked it up again and formally accused him of doping in June. Through it all, Armstrong has denied the allegations, saying he has passed more than 500 drug tests. And as we mentioned, the anti-doping agency is expected to make a formal statement later today. Now, many, including the UCI, do question just how far the agency's hand can reach as far as taking any action against Armstrong. For now, live in Austin, Angie Bevan, KXAN News.